Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at the LeetCode problem random pick with weight. So this is a little tricky problem. The problem is a little difficult to understand. So we'll look at the problem and I'll explain what it means, what it asks, and then we'll see what we are going to do and then we'll move to the code. So the problem states that we are given with an array w of positive integers where w of I describes the weight of index I. So we have indices, we have index, and each index has a weight which is w of I. Now we have to write a function pick index which randomly picks index in proportion to its weight. So we're given two things. The method pick index or the function pick index randomly picks an index, but it does so in proportion to its weight. So let's look at what that means. So I'll just take an example of W array. So suppose I have 2 and I have 3, I have 2 and I have say 1 or say I have 1. So this is my W array. So these numbers will have indices like 0, 1, 2, 3 like a normal array has. So we have a W array and for each index we have a corresponding weight. So 0 has the weight 2, 1 has the weight 3, 2 has the weight 2 and 3 has the weight 1. Where 0, 1, 2, 3 are indices. Now we have to randomly pick an index. So we have to pick an index from 0 and these are index. So this is W and these are the respective index. So we have to pick an index from 0 to 3 randomly. So we can pick either 0, we can pick either 1, we can pick either 2, we can pick either 3. So we have to pick an index randomly. But the probability of picking that index should be in accordance to its weight. So what is the total weight? Total weight is 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2 7 plus 1 8. So the sum or the total weight is 8. So the probability with which we can pick index 0 should be 2 by 8. Why? Because the sum of index 0 is 2. The probability with which we can pick the index 1 should be 3 by 8 because index 1 has the weight 3. Likewise, the probability with which we can pick index 2 should be 2 by 8. And the probability with which we can pick index 3 should be 1 by 8. So these are the indexes, these are the weights, and these are the probabilities of respectively getting those indexes. So we can pick 0 with the probability 2 by 8. So meaning that we are randomly picking. However, the probability of picking 0 should be 2 by 8. The probability of picking 1 should be 3 by 8. Probability of picking 2 should be 2 by 8. Probability of picking 3 should be 1 by 8. So we have to pick randomly. Now, once you get what we have to do, let's look at another example. So suppose I'm given with an array, the W array, as something like 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay, so the respective probability you can calculate. The total sum will be 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 plus 4, 10. Sum is equal to 10. So the probability of index 0 corresponding to this 0 and this will be 1, 1, 2, 3. So the probability of picking 0 will be 2 by 10, for 1 will be 3 by 10 and so on. So what we can do is let's just write the prefix sum. We'll denote each weight by its prefix sum. Now what is prefix sum? Prefix sum is just the sum till that point. So this will be 2, this will be 3 plus 2, this will be 5, this will be 1 plus 5, 6 and this will be 10. So we'll be calculating the prefix sum here. Prefix sum is sum till that point. So till this sum is 5, till this sum is 6, till this sum is 10. Now this weight we can denote by number 2, this weight 3 we can denote by number 5 and this by 6, this by 10. Now we can pick indices 0, 1, 2, 3 and the probability should be in accordance to their weight like I just told you. So what we can do is, and the probability should be for this it should be 2 by 10. I'll just write it down, probability. So probability should be, this should be 2 by 10, this should be 3 by 10, this should be 1 by 10 and this should be 4 by 10. So these are the respective probability with which they can be picked. So what I can do is I can give each of them a number from 1 to 10 because you can see that the total probability is out of 10. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now you can see that the probability of picking index 3 is 4 by 10. So these 4 I can say belong to the index 3. So out of 10, if I use a random function, so I'll be using a random function. So if I say random of say a value n, so it will give me a random value from 1 to n. I'll just write it down. Gives random value from 1 to 10, sorry, 1 to n. So if I say random of n, suppose I have a random function which is built-in function in Java or C++. So if I put in a upper limit, so it will give me a random value from 1 to n. So suppose I put n's value as 10, so it will give me a random value from 1 to 10. So I can have a random value from 1 to 10. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a random value from 1 to 10, and if I get the last 4 value, then I'm going to say that the index I'll pick is 3. And if I get 6, then I'll say that the index I'm going to pick is 2. If I get 3, if I get these 3, then I'm going to say that the index I'm going to pick is 1. And if I get the first 2, 1 or 2, then the index I'm going to pick is 2. So what I'm doing is the probability, such as like it's 2 by 10, so I'm assigning 2 numbers out of 10 to the index 0. The probability of index 1 is 3 by 10. So I'm assigning 3 numbers out of 10 to the index 1. The probability of index 2 should be 1 by 10. So I'll assign one number to the one number out of 10 to the index 2. Now the probability of getting index 3 should be 4 by 10. So I'll assign 4 numbers out of 10 to 3 to index 3. So how is it working? So this is the prefix sum till that point. So what I'll do is, if a number comes from 6 to 10, then it is to the index 3. If a number comes as 6 only, it is to the number 2. And if a number comes between 2 to 5, then it is to the number 1. And if the number comes between 1 to 2, then it is to the index 0. So what we're doing is, we're generating, I'll just write it down, we are generating a number from 1 to some, and whatever the number comes, we're going to look what the range it is in, and whatever the range it is in, we're going to return the index of that, and that is going to give the probability, the random picking with probability as given in the array. So this is the gist of how it's going to work. So you'll get a better idea with the implementation, with the coding. So with that, let's move to the code. Okay, so as you can see, this is the code which I have written, and it got accepted. So I didn't want to make the video too big, so I'm just going to explain my code instead of typing it down, and I'll also give a link to it in the description. So okay, so you can see that we have two methods, solution and pick index. The pick index which we actually have to make. Now solution is basically that we're given the array w in solution, but we want the prefix sum array which I've named as weights in pick index. So I've made weights as a global, so I've declared it outside all the methods, so I can use weights here also. So with this, I've made weights as the prefix sum array of w. So weights is the prefix sum array of w. Now as I said, what we're going to do is, I'll just explain again with a small example. So suppose I have 1, 2 and 3. So this is my w array, and the indexes are 1, 0, 1, 2, and the prefix sum array will be something like, let's just make it 2, 1, 3. Okay, so we have this as w 2, 1, 3, and the indexes are 0, 1 and 2. 2 has index 0, 1 has index 1, 3 has index 2. So the prefix sum array will look something like this: 2, 3, 6. The total sum of elements is 6. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to generate a number from 1 to 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to generate a number from 1 to some, where sum is 6. So suppose 5 comes. So like I already said, for the index 2 I've given 3 elements, which is 4, 5, 6. For the index 1 I've given 1 element, 3, and for the index 0 I've given 2 elements, which are 1 and 2. So if any of these elements comes, then I'll look at the range, and whatever range is there of the index will return that index. So suppose 5 comes. So I'll look at the number which is greater than or equal to 5 in the prefix sum array. So the number greater than or equal to 5 in the prefix sum array is 6. 6 has the index 2, so I'll return 2, which is the correct answer because 4, 5, 6 come under index 2. Now suppose I get the answer as 1. So suppose I get the random number generated as 1. So I look for a number greater than or equal to 1 in my prefix sum array. So I'll come across 2, which is greater than or equal to 1 in prefix sum array. And so I'll return the index 0, which is correct because 1 and 2 belong to 0. And suppose the random number generated is 3. So I'll look for a number greater than or equal to 3 in the prefix sum array. So 3 is greater than or equal to 3 in the prefix sum array and the index is 1, so I'll return 1. So that is what I'm doing. So the int sum, this variable sum has the total sum. For example, sum will be 6 here. So sum here will be 6 and p will be the random number generated. So p is equal to random dot next int sum. So this generates a random number from 1 to sum. So like I said, we'll have a random number from 1 to sum. Then I'm using binary search to find the upper bound. So I'll just write it down. Binary search to find the upper bound of p in prefix sum array. So in C++, this would be easier because we have the function, the inbuilt library function upper bound here. But here we're normally using binary search. So normal binary search, L is equal to 0, R is the last index, while L is less than equal to R. So like I said, if P is less than weights of M, then index will be M, and then we'll look again by changing R. And if it is greater than, then I'll just say L is equal to M plus 1. And afterwards, index will have the index of the number which is greater than equal to P in our prefix sum array, and which is what we're doing. So I will already submitted it and it got accepted. Okay, we have to remove this. This is, yeah. So I'll give a link to the code, and if you have any doubts or anything, you can just ask in the comments. Yeah, so I'll just give a link to this code. So again, basically what we were doing is we were finding the total sum of weights, and each number from 1 to the total sum of each number we're either giving to any of the indices according to their weights, and the total weight it has, which it will have such total numbers from 1 to sum, and then we'll pick a number, random number from 1 to 7. So this has a little maths involved and probability, you can say, but that's all. So if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. Thank you.